yards. They've got to play better in the first quarter, period. Georgia's got to come out swinging because they haven't against Bama. They just haven't. They get themselves in a hole. We drag ourselves back, and then we close it with a close finish.
Well, let's be honest, they haven't against a lot of teams.
That's fair. That is
And
fair. This year in
I,
particular.
I think Bama focuses on starting fast, and we used to focus on starting fast and finishing hard. Um, Now we start fast and finish very slowly. Um,
Yeah.
but anyhow, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to.
Oh, I mean, we said it. Me and you said it on the phone. I do think UGA is playing its best ball. I do think Bama has stalled a little bit. I think UGA's looked better on offense, minus the Georgia Tech game. I think the defense has played better, granted, not against good offenses. I do think there's something missing with Bama's passing game. I think if UGA can get pressure on Ty Simpson, I feel like UGA could be successful. The problem is UGA hasn't gotten much pressure. Now, they have in the last couple of games against Texas, they did. Mississippi State, they did. Georgia Tech, they did. They didn't against Ole Miss. They didn't against Tennessee. Those were the better teams you played on the schedule. They didn't against Alabama. So is it Georgia's figured out the pressure stuff? Or was it just because they played some pretty bad offensive lines? Because they were getting after Haynes Keene's ass, and they were getting after Arch Manning.
That's a terrible offensive line, though. I wouldn't.
No, you're right. So I don't know. But look, like I said, I do think Georgia's playing better than Bama. But here's the problem. Kirby's 1-7 versus Bama. DeBoer will give you some bad losses. He will. I mean, that's been shown. Here's the problem, though. He's 9-3 outright as an underdog, and he's 10-2 versus the spread. Give me the Tide. Until I see it with my own eyes, I've had Georgia fans give me hell in TikTok Live today. I had one call me a fake fan. I don't understand how you can accuse a Georgia fan of that when it's 1-7. And really, I think Georgia in the last 11 years is 1-11, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, the matter of fact is Kirby's 1-7, period. And I do think Georgia's a better team. You know what the problem is? There's been not every game. I'm not talking shit here. Austin will admit this.